My name's Margot Chevrier. I'm 23 and for the last 3 years I've been a pole vaulter for the French national team. My club is in Nice and I'm in my 5th year studying medicine at the university here. I'm doing both at once, so I have to fit my studies and sport around each other. I'm getting ready for my exams to become a doctor in a few years, and I'm training for the Olympic Games in Paris next year and for ones after that. My aim is to vault 5 meters and be an Olympic champion one day. How are you?
Good. You?
Not bad. I've been running around a bit, as usual.
They've been doing this for more than 8 years. Margot Chevrier and her coach Sébastien meet up for their umpteenth training session, as they do up to 10 times a week. It's a mix of strength training, aerobics, sprinting, and usually pole vault.
Today it's a sprinting session, so we add a bit of weight and do high frequency, high speed, because it's still quite early in the season.
Super! Nickel!
No jumping today because of the weather. There's way too much wind to jump. It would be a bit dangerous, so we won't take the risk.
Margot is a 7-time national champion. Last European Championship, she finished 5th, but she's got her sights set on one thing.
The ultimate aim, which we've been working towards for 7 or 8 years, is Paris 2024.
It wasn't really my goal at first. I just wanted to do sport. I loved it and loved pole vaulting. I wanted to get personal best, be the best in my club, and in the local department and regional competitions. I never thought I'd be aiming for the Olympics. It was his idea. And now that I've taken it on, it's become a joint project.
The stakes are high for both of them. Sébastien had to put his job as a nurse on hold. Margot and her club now pay most of his modest income.
I don't know if sacrifice is the right word, even though it definitely has a big impact on my personal life. From the outside, it looks like a sacrifice, but for me, it was a choice. If you want to go, you can. I'll tidy up.
Athletics isn't the only thing on Margot's plate. This week, she's starting an internship at Nice University Hospital. She's in her 5th year of medical school.
It's a new ophthalmology internship, so consultations, hospitalizations, a bit of accident emergency.
For now, Margot's mostly there to observe. Professor Bailiff is showing her how to make examinations, as she would with any other medical student.
We'll take a little strip of fibre.
Oh yes, I think I saw that yesterday.
She's not just training the body, she's training the mind. Becoming a doctor and pole vaulting champion both require a lot of preparation to be ready on the big day, whether it's an athletics competition or the end-of-course exam. Doing both is extraordinary. It requires willpower, efficiency, organisation and brio.
I've always said that when I'm done with sport, I need to have another career right away. And now that I've got stuck in, I found myself as passionate about medicine as I am about athletics.
Alors cette préparation, t'en es où?
Je pars demain pour les championnats d'Europe par équipe.
Margot has a special arrangement so that she can both study and train.
Et au niveau des partiels, comment tu fais cette année?
Her internship is part-time, and she'll take her 5th year exams in 2 years' time. Dr. Massalou has gone out of his way to arrange her curriculum.
We're fitting things around her competition. She has been absent several times because she was competing abroad and such. When she gets back, she has to bring a medal or a good result. That was the deal. As for her exams, that's a discussion with her year group, admins, the university, the teachers. We're trying to arrange things so she's penalized as little as possible.
I have a few more holiday days than other students, and now I'm not holding back the team because I'm a student as well. So now with the adjustments that have been made, it couldn't be better. I think whatever you're studying at Nice University, you're really lucky when you're a top athlete.
The Meeting de Paris at Stade Charletti is a Diamond League event, the elite invitational which selects the best athletes in the world to compete and set records. It's very difficult to get into, and it's the first time that Margot has been to the Paris meet. In the stands, her whole family's made the trip.
Grandma's here with her partner. Our best friends, cousins, are all behind, her aunt and her uncle, who's probably stuck in traffic.
Is it important that you're all here for Margot?
Yes, it's important for her to see that we're all here for her, whatever the result.
This is no joke, it's a Diamond League event. It's one of her first of the season, so it's like a dress rehearsal because it's packed. 18,000 people watching, and she'll be feeling the pressure from the public and her friends and family, of course. She's here to beat a record and to get to Hungary.
Before the Olympics, there are the World Championships in Hungary this summer. Margot must make 4 meters 71 centimeters to qualify. She's never reached that height before in competition. Are you excited?
Not at all, can't you see? It's huge. I've got chills. She's qualified for the World Championships. It's her new record. She'll go for the French record next. I know she'll want it. It's great.
She's always been a warrior. No matter what sport she played as a kid, she had to win.
Margot achieved second place that evening. And although she didn't beat the French record of 4 meters 75 centimeters, Coach Sébastien says that's job done.
We're very pleased. We didn't start off that well. During the warm-up, it was a struggle finding the right form. But it worked out during the competition. She did her best to use her head and fight for it. She told herself she wanted it, and she got it. So I'm very happy and proud of her. I think one day she'll be able to reach 5 meters, because she has all of the basics down. She just needs to be guided in the right way, and she'll go far.
Before returning to the locker room, Margot savours her performance in front of the media.
It's incredible. It was really hard to get it right, but the public was so great that I found energy I didn't have. So I did the job. I've qualified for Budapest, so I'll be more relaxed for the rest of the season. My only wish is that I have 4 times the spectators at the Stade de France in Paris for the Olympics.
But she knows she needs to keep her feet firmly on the ground.
You experience crazy things in big competitions like this. But I know that once I'm back at the hospital next week, I'll be back to real life with real people. My double life will go on.
Back in Nice, Margot's got a lot to juggle. As well as training, internships, and revising for exams, the 23-year-old also has her own company. She manages the money that she gets from the French Athletics Federation, her competition bonuses, and her sponsorship deals.
So on all my posts on social media, I'm wearing Adidas. This is an event with Toyota, who are sponsoring Paris 2024. That's the mascot. You have to do this on social media. It's very important for them and for us.
It's difficult for athletes to get by without sponsors. Margot searched them out herself when she was still unknown.
2 or 3 years ago, I was contacting hundreds of people a month, mainly on LinkedIn, because there you can speak directly to CEOs, for example, whereas usually when you contact companies, you have to file documents, deal with secretaries, and often it never goes anywhere.
A season's athletics plus her student's life costs her €60,000 a year, including rent, travel, equipment, physiotherapy and mental training. Everything she earns is directly reinvested.
At the start of last year, I was in the red, and it was really difficult. At the end of the year, I just about broke even. Now I'm still just about able to pay for my rent and part of my training. But I'm not yet able to earn a living or have a safety net. It's athletics, so in terms of media coverage and sponsors, we're well behind other well-paid sports.
Margot is steadily making her way into the big leagues alongside internationally renowned champions. Ahead of the Paris Olympics, she's getting more attention than ever. To achieve her dream and qualify for Paris 2024, she must launch herself 4 meters 73. 2 small centimeters higher than her current record, but a big challenge with less than a year to do it.